Hi. Is your wife constantly nagging you to pick up your dirty clothes? Is she always begging you to put your dirty dishes in the dishwasher? But you just got home working a really hard day at beach. Don't you want to lie around and let her do the rest? Try weaponized incompetence. It's a simple way of getting out of anything you don't want to do, like taking care of your baby or getting rid of those pesky skid marks you left in your boxers. Oops, don't worry. I won't tell. The next time your wife asks you to do something, simply do it wrong on purpose. That way she can't rely on you for anything. And that's just one of so many ways to weaponize incompetence. And you can try it at home today, for free. I'm legally obligated to tell you that the side effects of weaponized incompetence include nausea, drowsiness, and unhappy marriages that lead to divorce. Try it today.
Hello and welcome to my internet show about internet things. My name is Carter and I got a new camera! Look how much room I have for activities. I can just stand up back here. You can see my dogs. What do you have to say to the audience?
I don't give a goddamn how famous I am or whatever. It don't matter to me because I'm about dead anyway, so what I give a shit.
Wise words. Today we're talking about weaponized incompetence. And if you don't know what that is, let's break it down. What are you doing? You said to break it down. I'm breaking it down. Yeah, I meant breaking down the words of weaponized incompetence, not freestyle. Dang it. Anyways, weaponized means turning something into a tool for conflict, and incompetence is the inability to control the flow of urine from the bladder or the escape of stool from the rectum. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Hold on. Oh, I accidentally looked up incontinence. Oops. Incompetence is the lack of ability, skill, or qualification to perform a task or fulfill a role effectively. So when we put the two together, weaponized incompetence is the deliberate act of pretending to be unable to perform a task or understand a concept in order to avoid responsibility. All right, now you can break it down. Yes! When you're in a partnership with someone, it's important to find a way to work together in the house to complete all of the tasks that need to be done. For example, if one person does the cooking, the other person can do the dishes afterwards. If someone does all the laundry, maybe the other person can fold all of the clothes. If one of you is creating a time machine, the other must go back and make sure Mr. Lincoln goes to the matinee instead of the 8 o'clock showing. Here are some examples of weaponized incompetence from Reddit. My ex-husband told me on Friday that he couldn't pick up our sons from school because he doesn't know which school they go to. Instead of, hey, can you tell me where his school is so I can pick him up? It's, I can't pick him up because I don't know where he is. My grandfather, who is now in his 90s, has spent his life as a walking weaponized incompetence. Starting from his youth to this day, he's never opened a fridge nor used a stove. He doesn't even know how to turn on the TV because my late grandmother did everything for him, including cleaning the toilet after he used it. She told us a story about how she gave birth at home and left the bed to cook for him an hour after the birth because he wouldn't be able to feed himself alone. My dad. My mom cooks him breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. When she's not home, he tries to make her feel bad by not eating anything. He can't even make himself a damn toast. Did he just go from relying on his mother to his girlfriend to his wife, who is now his mother again? He's not Benjamin Button. He has no excuses. Don't be mad at his mother, be mad at him. He can make himself a microwave dinner. Trader Joe's has a lot of great options. I don't know, maybe it's a hot take, but I really don't think you should be blaming his mom for this one. He's a grown man. Being a woman has changed a lot through history, and thank goodness for that, right? We can vote, we can be independent with our lives, we can choose to have a career or choose to be a housewife if you want to. But in this economy, a lot of us choose to have careers. But for some reason, men Some men still believe that women should be doing all of the housework and chores while still having a 9-to-5 job. Evil, small, little-minded men choose to manipulate their wives into doing all of their work for them because they're just bad people.
I asked my husband to put the leftovers away yesterday. It was ravioli. This is a trash bag. That's a trash bag.
This is a perfect example of weaponized incompetence because this just looks like a hissy fit. Because how difficult is it to put a bowl of stuff into a smaller bowl, put a lid on it, and then put it in the fridge? It's not that hard. In fact, I would argue that putting a trash bag over a bowl is harder because you have to reach under the sink, flail it around to get it open, put the bowl of stuff in, and then put it in the fridge. It's the same amount of work or more. But what if I'm wrong? Change of scenery. Different part of house unlocked. Yay! Okay, so I've decided I really want to take the test. Okay, I want to see. Is it really easier to put leftovers in a trash bag versus actual leftover containers? To figure this out, I'm gonna set a timer on my phone and we're gonna see. Yeah, so if you come for me for the background being messy, I'll literally beat your ass. I'm mentally ill, dog. I can't be as clean as I want to be, okay? I've tried. I'm still figuring this life thing out. Millennial core. Pretend this is my bowl of leftovers, okay? Yum. All right, so I'm gonna start with doing it regularly. Ready, set, go. Oh, I got a cramp in my leg. Okay. I'm just doing this normally, like, oh shit, I gotta get a spoon. I'm gonna dump this in here. Close the lid. Put it in the fridge. And 35 seconds. Okay. See that wasn't too complicated. The thing I'm not sure about is that it was probably like in like a stove thing, right? Like in a pot is what that's called. Don't you think it would have been in a pot that he put in a bowl and then he put it in a trash bag? I'm not sure. I'm gonna try this anyway. Ready, set, go. Getting this trash bag open, which is like a lot harder than it looks. All right, now I gotta put this in here. All right. Okay, well, it was 32 seconds. Even so, it's literally still the same amount of time. So he's just being a dick. He's literally just being a dick, and that's what it is. Is this person like married to the devil or something? Because this is just so evil and malicious. Also, when she eventually ends up confronting him, what is his excuse gonna be? Because there is no good excuse. Aluminum foil exists. Plastic wrap exists. You could even put it in a little plastic baggie if you want to. There are no rules when putting away leftovers, but now there is. Do not put your ravioli in a trash bag. What the f*** is wrong with you, homie? A huge problem that women are having right now is when they give birth and find out that their husbands are actually not as good of people as they thought they once were.
Pardon?
Can you do a roast?
You want me to do a roast?
Yeah.
Can I just remind you of something? I gave birth 2 days ago.
Yeah. 2 days ago, and you came out of the hospital straight away. You've been sitting around all this time, so you can make a roast.
This dude is complaining about his wife sitting on the couch 2 days after she gives birth, but I know that this bitch gets a cold and acts like he has the bubonic plague.
Sure.
Send me home to get rest at home.
Yeah, but you've been doing nothing but resting. Look at all these cups of tea for a start. I mean, look, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry that I need caffeine to keep going with a newborn baby.
Yeah, and it's not easy for me either. Right, I didn't give birth. No, but I'm not sleeping like you, so I'm knackered.
He also must suffer from short-term memory loss because has he just forgotten that she's been growing a human inside of her for the last 9 months? And that maybe pushing an 8-pound breathing bowling ball out of her might hurt a little bit? Oh, you're tired, are you? From taking care of your baby? Well, imagine how it must feel to be knackered and also have internal stitches and 4th-degree tears next to where you pee. 'Cause I think that's a little bit worse. Also, for someone being so tired, they certainly are lively enough to manipulate and gaslight their wife. Are you sure knackered is in the room with us?
You can get up and make it yourself.
Look, you do it much better than I do. We know that. I've tried. It's a waste of time.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Weaponized incontinence. Pee and poop is just coming out of his mouth left and right. The reason he physically cannot do a roast is because there isn't one. He can do it. But you know what? Since I'm such a nice, caring, kind, sweet person, I'll give you a roast. Your shoes are ugly. Your pants are ugly. Your face is probably ugly. I don't like you. Now, I'm pretty sure this is rage bait. I don't think this is real, but I decided to include it because this is exactly what terrible husbands do. Babe, what? I'm in the middle of something. He pooped. Okay, and? Well, what temperature do I set the washing machine when I put him in there? You're gonna put my baby in the washing machine? Are you crazy? Is he going hot? Or cold? Or warm? Just change him like a normal human being! Okay, I'm just making sure. My God, geez, somebody's on their period. What he's doing is putting mental load on his partner. She's obviously doing something of her own, and he distracts her completely, takes her out of the moment that she's working on something to ask something so utterly stupid. I'm not sure where this fits on the weaponized incompetence spectrum, but I do think that men need to learn what mental load is so they can have happy relationships with their partners, because it is a very important thing to learn that your wife is not your manager. Your wife is not your boss. She doesn't have to do everything for you. She doesn't have to tell you to do something for you to do it. Just use your brain and figure it out yourself. Wouldn't it be nice if you could put your big boy pants on and figure it out? We were all given a brain. Do you really need to ask your wife if the child needs to be changed because it pooped its diaper? Wouldn't that be an obvious answer? And honestly, one of the biggest reasons why women fall out of love with men is because they're being treated like mothers. Men always want that, don't they? For their perfect wife. Mother does my laundry. Mother cooks me dinner. Mother takes care of me like no one else can. Mother never gets angry at her man. She only acts meek and mild and then spreads her legs like a dirty slut. Watch Gone Girl.
Ladies, when you send us to the store, turn your ringtone on. It's not even in case we might call you, okay? We're going to call you. The potatoes aren't where you said they'd be. The guy who works here's never even heard of the hair stuff you use. And the aisle you said ketchup would be in is now cleaning supplies.
Mommy, help! I'm lost in the store! Mommy!
Meanwhile, my wife can't go 11 seconds without scrolling on TikTok, yet every time she sends me to the store, she immediately gets into the shower after throwing her phone into the bottom of a lake.
First of all, why does your wife need to tell you where the potatoes are? If you're going to the cereal aisle looking for potatoes, they're not going to be there, sir. I cannot imagine what this guy is like at the store. Can I help you find anything? Yes, excuse me, can you tell me where the Kellerai is? Kellerai? Yeah, Kellerai. I don't know, my wife put it on the list. Do you mind if I take a look? Thank you. That says celery. That would be in the produce section. Oh, perfect. What a helpful worker. Unlike my wife, who doesn't pick up her calls. Okay, well, let me know if you need help finding anything else. Yeah, actually, can you help me find the plant eggs? The only ones I can find are the normal ones in cartons. Do you mean eggplants? I don't know, let me call my wife real quick. Going to the store and picking up food for yourself is a necessity. You should be able to do that on your own. If you can do it single, you can certainly do it in a relationship. Sometimes I really can't tell, is it weaponized incompetence or is it just stupidity? But that's just me being gaslit. That's what it is. Do you ever notice how the word man is in manipulator? Ladies, it's time to rise up. It is time to use weaponized incompetence for our advantage. It's time to use weaponized incompetence to get what we want. You want a sweet treat and you don't want to pay for it? Pretend not to know how to use the card reader. Oh, this thing's so hard to use. You're so much better at it. Can you do it? You don't feel like doing laundry anymore? Just put a red shirt in with all of his whites. Come on now, it's not that hard to mess it all up. You see, we can use this to our advantage. Manipulate back. Gaslight back. Destroy him. Stop cooking, stop cleaning, and stop loving him. He's not worth it. Dump his ass. And communicate first, because if you don't communicate the problems, then nothing will get fixed. If you find out you're dating a shitbag, you should probably just leave him, because I'm sure you'll be happier on your own. And let's just not forget this one last part. If he wanted to, he would. Because it's really not that hard to be a good partner. If you love somebody, it's not hard. Anyways, that's all I had for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, love you. Bye.